Thanks. Well, hopefully rain doesn't spoil Christmas for you, and we hope that no fires or anything are ruining your Christmas either. We've got the holidays coming up. We have Mike Schnaper here from the Rockford Fire Department joining us. Mike, thanks for being with us
Thank
today.
you for having me, David.
We know it's a busy time for you guys this time of year. There's really a lot to go into between the kitchen, you've got the ornaments, candles, all that kind of stuff. I want to start first with some ornaments and decorations, all that kind of stuff. You have extra wood in the house with the trees, so a lot more things that are flammable. What are some things people should be on the lookout for right now?
One of the first things we want people to do is we want to make sure that we are using the LED lights on the tree. They are cooler, they use less energy, all that stuff. Make sure that you're plugging things directly into the wall. Keep them on a timer. What we don't want are things running overnight.
Right.
We don't want to overwhelm stuff. We don't want to overwhelm your electrical capacity, things like that. Then, of course, make sure you're watering your tree. That thing is, like you said, it is great for fuel for fire.
Kindling right there in the living room.
100%. We want to avoid that.
Yeah, definitely want to avoid that. Also want to maybe avoid if you don't use your fireplace all that often. We know jolly old St. Nick coming down the chimney. We want to make sure that is clean this time of year as well.
100%. Get it serviced by a qualified professional, whether it's wood or gas. Unfortunately, over time, believe me, we're a big fire family in my house, sitting by the fire. The creosote builds up, and then when that does, again, you're just basically you're providing fuel for a fire.
Now, if someone's sitting at home and saying, all right, well, I haven't had a fire in a while, but I don't think it's how would they know, and how often should you get it serviced?
Well, if you don't remember the last time you serviced it, get it serviced.
Okay.
About every year or two, you should make sure you're getting it serviced. Also, if you're noticing like smoke coming off of it, if it's a gas, which is you're not supposed to see any of that.
Yeah.
The other thing is make sure your flue's open.
Right.
It sounds like a simple thing, but a lot of people forget it, and then we end up with problems.
Yeah, so we got some, we just want to avoid those problems there as well. Also, some people traveling home for the holidays, some people hosting for the holidays. I know we talk about this every time a holiday comes around. Stuff in the kitchen that people should really be wary of.
Always. Half of home fires start in the kitchen, so we want to make sure that we're being really good about that. Don't leave cooking unattended.
No.
You know, I'm a big slow cooking guy, so I'll have stuff sitting on the stove all day. Keep checking on it. Make sure it's not boiling over. Give yourself plenty of space between the pot and what's coming over. And then, you know, obviously, don't leave ovens on when you leave the house. Stuff like that. Just keep a good eye on everything. And then, of course, the old standby, make sure all your smoke detectors are up to snuff.
And if people want to get smoke detectors, what can they do in terms of contacting the fire department?
Go ahead, call us. Our number is 779-348-7171. Let us know if you are unable to either purchase your smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, or if you're just physically unable to do so. We're more than happy to come help you out.
And what are some other things around this time of year for the holidays? We know you've got the kindling the tree that's right there in the living room. You've got some of the ornaments. You've got the plug-in lights. What are some other things people should just be kind of mindful of right now?
Well, candles. Candles are a big thing. Again, we're big on candles in my house. We like the smell.
Hey, they smell good.
Fantastic. But make sure they're out. Make sure you get the kind of candles that are contained. Is like in a glass jar as opposed to just on a candlestick. That's fine if you're eating around, if you have it in the middle of the table, but make sure the stuff that's for more ornamental purposes that's in that thing. The other thing you want to make sure is it's getting cold right now. And some people's they're not getting enough out of their furnaces or whatever.
Right.
They decided to kind of supplement it with space heaters. Make sure 3 feet away from anything combustible, the kind with tip protection. Do not use a super old space heater. And then at the end of the day, you know, shut them off. Do not be sleeping with these things going, you know, super hot in your room. That's how fires start.
Right, absolutely. Well, Mike, we appreciate it. We'll get all those tips up for you online, and we always appreciate everything you and the entire department does to keep us here safe in the community. So thank you, and we appreciate it.